saw a moose. Have you seen him? I saw a moose in person. Or in moose. I'm a person who saw a moose. And I tell you, I don't feel like I was ready. I don't know how big I thought a moose was going to be, but I was way off. I was way off. It was huge. And I feel like I should have been warned. Like someone should have been like, you might see a moose, get ready. But my friend was like, you might see a moose, have fun. Like it was a butterfly or something. Hopefully you'll see a moose. So I was like in shock when I saw it. I was like, wow, whoa, are they shooting a Star Wars movie up here? How many people are in that moose costume? At least 3. It was huge. It was the size of like a transformer. It was gigantic. And then my friend was like, don't get close, it'll kill you. What? At that moment, I realized my moose knowledge didn't exist. I knew nothing about moose. Like my moose knowledge it comes from cartoons. In cartoons, the moose are like, hey, how you doing? But in real life, they're like, I'm gonna kill you! How did that translate? Never hear moose in those animal songs, right? The cow goes moo, the cat goes meow, the moose goes, I'm gonna stomp you to death. Checking out of the hospital, the desk clerk was so excited. He was like, you had your appendix removed. I had my gallbladder taken out. And I was like, we should vacation together. What are the odds 2 fat Americans had surgery on their digestive system? I was released from the hospital the day after the surgery. They gave me painkillers. They also instructed me to do some walking, which I assume was part of the recovery, but it kind of felt like a commentary on my weight. Have you ever done any walking? Have you ever leaned forward and let your legs propel your fat ass? Let's take a break from your motorized scooter. And I was in Alaska, so I thought this was perfect. So I returned to my family, and we immediately went on a hike. And it was great. Alaska's beautiful. My kids were having fun. I was pretending like I enjoyed being outside. And then suddenly we saw a bear like 500 yards away, this huge brown bear, like way bigger than a gummy bear. And I was so excited because I watch nature shows, but I had never seen a bear in person. So it felt like a celebrity sighting. I was like, oh my God, I've watched you on Animal Planet. It's so much taller in person. Can we do a selfie? But unlike a celebrity sighting, there was the risk of death. Like you never hear, we're in a restaurant, Tom Hanks walked in, and then he came over and murdered my family. That never happens. But the bear was far away, so I took out my phone and I started taking pictures, and then suddenly the bear stood up, roared, and looked right at me. He started creeping towards me, tilting his head back and forth, almost like he recognized me. That guy looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman. I was terrified. Luckily, we were with a tour guide, and I looked at him, and he goes, don't worry, I have bear spray. And I was like, do you have anything stronger? Like a bear gun? Because I don't think this bear's approaching to get his hair done. And the bear kept coming. And then suddenly the tour guide goes, okay, I want everyone to start walking backwards slowly. Walk backwards slowly. I guess so the bear could catch up. So we started walking backwards slowly. By then, the bear was in a full sprint. I had surgery 12 hours ago, so I smelled delicious. I was also sunburned, so I probably looked like a giant land salmon. The bear couldn't believe his luck. Like, I'm not gonna have to eat for a month. He was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be eaten by a bear. Which is ironic, given how many animals I've eaten. So I started humming Circle of Life and continued walking backwards slowly. I should point out, it's not like we were walking backward slowly to a car or a cabin. We were walking backward slowly to nothing. It probably looked like we were teasing the bear, like, come and get it, Mr. Bear. You looking to get a little grizzly? Craving a little 2XL, are you? And before you knew it, the bear was upon us, and he killed us, and we died. Such a bloody mess. No, what really happened is at one point the tour guide pulled out this thing. It looked like a pen. I was like, great, he's gonna ask for the bear's autograph. And I learned later on it was a bear flare, and he squeezed it, and this tiny fireball went out towards the bear, and I was like, oh good, something to anger the bear. But the fireball bounced off the bear stopped, and then just ran the other way like it forgot something at home. And we all looked at each other like, oh my gosh, that just happened. And that's a true story. Well, most of that's true. Well, it's all true, except there was no bear. Last year I performed at a rodeo, because I have a really good agent. And I performed at a rodeo, and yes, it was my first rodeo. I love that saying, not my first rodeo, as if the second rodeo is when it makes sense. Oh, now I get it. People are riding animals that want to be left alone. At first I thought, wow, this is an aggressive petting zoo. I performed after the rodeo so I could watch. It was so impressive. It was truly dangerous what these people were doing. And we live in a risk-averse society. It's not uncommon to see a toddler wearing a helmet. And but like at the rodeo, there's no safety meeting. There's no one going, all right, fellas, no one wants to see you get hurt. Well, except everyone in the stadium. I don't know. I was watching at one point, and one of the participants came up to me and goes, you do stand-up comedy? I could never do that. That terrifies me. And then I swear to God, he proceeded to climb on a bull. And the world never made sense again. At the rodeo, there's different events, some of them more dangerous, some different skills. Like there's the calf roping, where a guy chases down a calf. You know how cows are super fast? Well, this is a baby cow that a grown man chases down while he's riding a horse. So it's a fair race. And he lassos the calf, and he jumps off, and he ties it up, and whoever does it fastest is most likely to be a serial killer. But there's nothing that competes with the bull riding. That's the ultimate event at the rodeo, where these guys ride these bulls for up to 8 seconds, which is so impressive, and not just because I can't even gargle that long. I'm like, that scope's spicy. You know what I mean? But they ride a bull, and very rarely do they even get to 8 seconds, but when they do, that's their workday, 8 seconds. That's got to change your perspective on things. Like even waiting for an elevator, you're like, I could have ridden 3 bulls, you know? And 8 seconds, it's not that long, especially when you consider like a dead body could ride a bull for like 2 seconds. It's like, you did well, not as good as a corpse, but you did all right. My favorite part of the rodeo was the rodeo clown. I don't know how they convinced someone to do that job. It's like, after the rider's thrown by the furious bull, we need someone to distract, maybe antagonize the 2,400-pound animal. And me and the fellas, we're thinking, you'd be good at that. Me? Would I have protection? You mean like makeup? No, something to protect me from the bull. Now, you wouldn't be out there naked. You'd be dressed like a clown. Why a clown? It would be hysterical. For who? Now, we haven't figured everything out yet. Why are they dressed like clowns? Do they think a bull's gonna throw a rider and be like, I'm gonna gore everyone in this? Is that a clown? Is it my birthday? Did you guys get me a clown for my birthday? I didn't even think you guys liked me.